what's up with y'all, man? We back with another episode of the Who That Jocin podcast, man. And not only are we back, the Saints are back, man. Them boys are back, man.
Going dimes.
Man, we here to talk about it, man, with the usual gang. Jelani, Tifo in the building. Can I get a one?
What?
Facts, man. I'm loving
In
the
the
energy.
chat. Why's in the chat,
Yeah, man.
Certified Joseph.
Certified Joseph, we appreciate all y'all for sticking with us, man. Keep rocking with us. We only gonna grow from here, man. We can't wait to get to the season, so let's get straight into it, man. Minicamp is here. The Saints are on the field. You
Back
dig?
on the
And when I say
field,
the
bro.
Saints, we not just talking rookies. We not just
Yeah.
talking Tyler Shuck and
Not talking
Devin
Pete,
Neal.
you know
No,
what I mean?
we
If
talking
you don't want to be
AK.
here, yeah.
We talking Chris
Everybody.
Olave, you know what I'm saying? We talking the whole gang, you know what I'm saying? So who y'all most excited to see this minicamp?
Most excited. I'm gonna stay away from Shaw. You hear me? Because of course,
that's like
Shuck.
the obvious. Like,
Shuck, you know, super excited to see that guy. But
Out of the vets, out of the returning players, who are y'all most excited to see?
Olave 12.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. To me, it's 12, bro.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I like Olave. I feel like
12
we know
hours.
what we can get from him, so I am excited to see him. But I'm excited to see Alante, man. They've been
Alante,
Alante telling me getting a lot of like good
Kool-Aid.
talk, but we need a good year from Alante. So
Lante got to step it up. Kool-Aid,
Yeah.
but Olave for me is more of like you got to get to the next level, bro. Like you said, we know he good. We know what he could do.
yeah,
We need to
See,
stop
cornerback
being.
one, bro. You cornerback one.
Yeah. No, y'all talking about Lante?
I'm talking about Alante.
I'm not talking about my bad. I said the wrong name. I'm talking about Olave.
Oh, you did say Olave.
Oh, facts. Yeah, Olave, bro.
yeah,
For me,
Olave.
it's like we know you good. We need you to go from here to here.
I feel the same way about
Like you are
Alante.
a clear cut wide receiver one. You feel what I'm saying? There's no question.
Yeah.
We at least Lante. We looking at can you be the number one?
See, and that's the thing for me. I feel like that's just what I'm about to say. I feel like with Chris Olave, we kind of know what the floor is. With Alante,
Yeah.
we not necessarily
Facts.
sure how
Nah,
low that
that's
floor
good.
can be.
Nah, yeah, that's
but
good.
the ceiling is kind. I kind of want to say equally as high for both. So that's why I'm like, it's to me like it's Alante got like a little bit more of a.
And look,
he's
the fact that you feel that way, that their ceiling is kind of equally high, is why I need to see Olave, bro. Because his ceiling should be through the roof, bro.
Yeah.
Like we should when we
I'm
think
saying
of
that,
Olave.
I'm saying that kind of like giving Alante a lot of credit. Like if that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of credit.
If that makes
lot
sense.
of
I'm saying
credit.
they're giving Alante a lot of credit. Like I'm not saying that trying to disrespect Olave because
Yeah.
Olave is talented, but I think Alante, if put in the right
He
situations,
has that.
could be
Yeah, he
as talented.
Yeah, he got it for sure.
Yeah.
But when you
So-
think about the young receivers, and you think about where Olave ranks with the young elite, I'm talking best of the best because that's the conversation he's supposed to be in.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? First round receiver from Ohio State.
Because the way they talk about Garrett Wilson,
The way they talk about all these other dudes, bro, he should be right there. So all those, you know what I'm saying?
really, I'm
even
gonna
though-
say everybody from Ohio State seems like.
Yeah, anybody from Ohio State, everybody from LSU,
Yeah, man.
he should be up there in those talks. That's all I'm saying. But that's who I'm excited to see, bro. A lot of guys, though. Not even just Olave. I'm excited to see Kendra Miller.
Hell yeah.
You hear me?
Facts.
Kool-Aid for sure.
Hell yeah.
The DBs, man. We just
The
there's
whole
a lot
DB
of.
room.
I mean, we excited to see the Saints in general. If you really think about it, I'm
Spencer
saying that
Rattler
shit.
too, kind of
Spencer
now.
Rattler.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm saying that shit. When you think about it, bro, that's like you said. That's why we got minicamp open and shit because everything is just new and exciting.
Yeah.
So we want to see a little bit of everything. We wanna
Shout out to the fans, bro. Sold out first day of minicamp. Line was down the street, they said.
see, yeah, bro. That just lets you know we here.
We here.
Who that
You hear me?
nation is
Who that
tapped in.
Jocin? We gon' look. We there regardless, bro. Especially while we think we could still be good before the season. You got us.
Oh yeah, that's why I was telling y'all, man.
You
Enjoy
got
this. This might be the best part of the year for us. So let's
Yeah.
enjoy it. Let's
I mean,
embrace
I
it.
hope and pray not. You hear me?
I mean, still though, just the excitement. Like this is the best part of the
Yeah.
year for everybody, bro. At some point, things
Yeah.
get real. You know
it
what I
get
mean?
real. You
So,
hear me? Hopefully, when it get real, it go up. But
yeah, man, definitely a lot of potential, a lot of excitement. You know what I mean? So can't wait to see, man. Let's talk about something else that's big. Who do y'all want to see out there that isn't out there? And I'm talking about free agents. There's been a lot of talk about Jair Alexander. Now that he's on the market,
Hey.
how y'all feel about that?
hey,
Him being released was just crazy. Like,
yeah, we should start with that. Him,
it's always bro. It's every year, like every offseason, there's just one player that
random
get released.
yeah.
It's like
why did they release him? But didn't they say he played like 15 games in the last
Yeah,
two seasons?
his health has been a serious concern.
So looking at it,
nasty.
from that lens, maybe. But
That's why we
I
got
would
rid of. That's why we
love
got rid
to
of
see.
that.
Yeah, I would love to see Jair Alexander in the same uniform.
Hey, I
Him
wouldn't
putting
be mad
on
at-
2-3 right after Lado is kind of gonna be kind of like damn, but hey, we could use a cornerback. I think we all feel we could use a cornerback
for sure.
So I'm with that. I don't know how much price tag is and all that, but
That's the thing. Well,
Jair Alexander on the Saints, I could get with that.
what about you? How you feel about it, Lonnie?
Like it popped up on your screen.
Jair?
What popped up? Oh,
Thumbs up.
But
Oh,
yeah.
hell yeah.
got fireworks
That's
going
gonna pop
on.
up on YouTube?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
nah, it's probably not.
But I'm with the Jair Alexander, bro. Especially because the DB room already questionable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a vet.
That's still, I
Proven.
feel like he still got a lot. If he could get, clearly past the injury problem, but
Anytime somebody's sub 30, I think that's pretty good. Is he sub 30
yeah,
though?
yeah.
Okay,
Nah,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
Like people talk about saying he washed. He's like still. Come on, bro. It's Jair Alexander we talking about. One of the top corners went healthy in the league, bro.
Very true.
Yeah, so you was talking about the price tag. The price tag that I do know a little bit about that is kind of interesting to me is Gabe Davis. So the thing that's going on with Gabe Davis' contract is if he's in one of those situations where the Jaguars still basically got to pay him regardless of where he go.
Oh, he's a Saint.
So, but that also means that he has to, he kind of get to pick who he want to
Yeah,
go
where
to.
he want to
like,
go.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
and he's a Saint.
that's how
Yeah.
you feel about it?
He's a Saint.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis is a Saint. You heard it here first. I'm telling y'all.
Sheesh.
How you feel about
Why
it?
not?
I'm with it. I mean,
He's visited 2 teams last year. I mean, not last year, last week.
I'm not
And he
against it.
visits the Saints this week.
Hey,
Come on. What we gonna wait on, bro? You just took 2 visits. You ain't taking that many more visits.
at worst, he's a
Saint.
3.
Yeah, I mean,
He said at worst he's a Saint.
at worst, he's a Saint. That's
That's
how
what
I
I
see
say,
it.
Lonnie,
At
bro.
worst, like he's like a number 3 receiver on the team.
Yeah, and we could use that, bro. Because in my head, all right, let's see. How many yards Olave get this year?
A band.
A band. How many yards?
That's
how many
what?
yards Rashid Shaheed get this year?
I feel like that's one of the ones he close to a band, probably like 800 to a band.
Rashid
And I say
gets a
that for-
band in my head, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that's what I'm about to say. I feel like it depends on quarterback play and all
Yeah,
that. So that's
yeah.
why I was like 800 to
Let's
a
see.
band.
I'm saying good quarterback play, bro. And
Yeah, he
then
gets a
like
band.
how you saying Olave a band, you say Rashid Shaheed a band. It shouldn't be that. It should be Olave 1,200, 1,300.
I was thinking.
I mean, like, at the-
no,
you feel what I'm
no,
saying?
I ain't gonna
At
lie.
the least, like, at
If
the
you would have
least.
asked me Olave, I would have said 1,200.
1,200. Okay.
I was like at the least. Like,
That's
he
how I'm
should
feeling.
touch
I'm
it
feeling
like,
Olave.
right.
All right, so when I'm looking at it through this lens, I'm looking at Olave 1,200, 1,300. Rashid Shaheed a band. He going deep, bro. You know Rashid Shaheed. Them yards calculate. You know what I'm saying? Rashid Shaheed gets a band. That's 2,200 yards right there between 2 receivers. You have Brandon Cooks. Brandon Cooks had 600 yards with the Cowboys last year.
Yeah.
You also have Alvin Kamara.
You have Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, receiver.
You heard me?
Yeah.
If you add in Gabe Davis, he give you another 500. That's 3,000 yards through the air from our rookie quarterback, you hear me? Or through Spencer Rattler, and you give me 3,500 yards. Passing?
Or Jameis.
That goes back to we gonna get into that in a quick second.
Jameis,
I'm gonna
back
get
in
into
that
that real
big.
quick, man. But that just go back to me saying, bro, the whole time we're not that bad, bro.
We not that bad.
One game,
brother.
bro, we're not that bad, bro.
So what?
But
Hey,
speaking
man,
of,
we're not the sports book, so
Yeah, we ain't the sports book, but
man, speaking of though, you said something about Jameis. We also had a Saints veteran say something about Jameis. For those of y'all that don't necessarily watch every interview like us, you know what I'm saying? Cam Jordan, my man.
don't eat the dub. Don't eat the dub.
I ain't gonna eat the dub. But
Cam Jordan was on a podcast, and the only veteran quarterback that he seemed to mention having a little bit of interest in is Jameis Winston. So,
Jameis,
you know what I'm saying? So,
Pastor Winston.
yeah, how y'all feel about Jameis?
Bro, I
return
think
of
the
Jameis?
whole city could get on Jameis.
For
bro.
sure.
Everybody love Jameis. It's not hard to get around Jameis.
Do y'all think it will be a chance to get Jameis? Let me ask that question.
No,
Like,
I didn't know it
That's the
was.
thing. That's the
it's,
thing that
it's
I don't,
not. What he was saying on the podcast was basically that they have a full quarterback room.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they kind of don't need him there,
yeah,
bro.
that's what Cam Jordan
They
was
don't.
getting at.
The Giants don't need Jameis in that room. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you know he's just a fun, lovable guy, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's a locker room guy,
Locker
brother.
room
It's
guy,
like,
for sure,
why
for
not bring
sure.
him in? We have our Russell Wilson, projected starter,
We got our first one,
and we have our first round quarterback. It's still like,
in the waiting. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And Jameis just there. Living.
Being a team guy.
Yeah, being a
boosting
team.
the aura.
Come on, bro. He's an aura booster, bro.
Yeah,
like,
bro, so.
that, gotta love Jameis. I could get with it. Not trading for Jameis, or I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it just depends on how much
Yeah,
we put into it.
come on,
I
man.
agree.
yeah, we're not Mickey, but
But yeah, man. So speaking of Cam Jordan, man, one thing that they also talked about on the podcast was about the Seahawks game. I think that's about like the 3rd or 4th week. If he start every game, he could be the Saints' all-time leader as far as like amount of games played. He could have played the most games out of any player in Saints history.
Shout out Cam Jordan, bro.
So that leads me to ask y'all: is Cam Jordan a first ballot Hall of Famer? Is that the next one we see going to Canton? Well, we Drew already, stamped.
Drew is locked.
After Drew go in, you know what I'm saying? Is
When
Cam
is
Jordan
Drew
next
eligible,
up?
bro?
I don't know, bro. We got to look that up and get that to y'all.
Y'all let us know when Drew Brees is eligible to get that jacket.
It should be coming up in the next couple of years, though.
Because whenever I do that, whenever that happens, I might fly out the.
You know, bro, never had a reason to really feel like, man, I won't go to, Cam.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie.
I honestly.
Drew Brees,
Yeah.
because we don't know who else, for how long, we don't know.
Well,
Drew is the best,
the next
That's
one,
what
that's
made me
like.
ask. Would Cam Jordan be the next?
Yeah. Like true
Probably.
saint, because dudes like Tyrann Mathieu count as like true saint.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's a good
There's
question.
some guys, that's like, probably Cam Jordan, bro. Now, first ballot, I don't know.
Yeah.
The Hall of Fame is just so wishy-washy with who they determine is first ballot.
Because there's some guys out there right now that's still waiting to get in.
Because they had this linebacker that played in Carolina. He wasn't first ballot. So
by the name of Luke.
And you know what's crazy? Luke was in our division. Luke Kuechly was in our division. And we still feel like, we still got to respect what he did. That says a lot.
Chat says,
So
Hall of Famer, yes. First ballot is tough. I
first
agree.
ballot
Hall
is
of Famer,
definitely
yes.
tough.
It really going to depend on the year. Like, who else, is
That's
eligible
what
that
tell
year.
you will make it hard, though. Like, not only does it depend on who is eligible that year, they
The
put
guys
themselves in
waiting.
such a backlog. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's your first year. You up against a guy that's been waiting for
Waiting
5
for 4
years.
years.
5
because you look
years.
at who been falling a lot, like Devin Hester, bro. Like they're not about to put a main special teamer in it first ballot.
Who been waiting, bro.
But is he a Hall of Famer?
yes, we know he's a Hall of Famer.
But like,
so
how many? I don't know how many ballots he didn't
Yeah.
fill out on, but he just got in the Hall of Fame. Like,
Yep.
So, crazy backlog on the Hall
Yeah,
of
Cam
Fame.
Jordan, bro, you have a gold jacket waiting for you.
But
You know?
man, shout out to you and
Shout
everything
out
that
Cam
you've done
Jordan,
for the
bro.
Saints. The best ability is availability.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you out there.
Facts. And we appreciate that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Y'all seen this new hairdo?
He come with one every year. I ain't
Bro,
seen one
yeah,
for this
he got
year.
like silver dreads or something, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
that boy must be feeling youthful.
Hey,
all right.
hopefully the dreads do something for him. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. You know who else got a new haircut though? Y'all was talking about that 7-war
Seven
fade.
war fade, brother.
Matthew, man, we got a whole new
And they
energy
back.
in the
Yeah,
locker
we
room,
back,
man.
bro. We back. AK is in the building. I seen AK. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, last year, like the last couple years, bro, he can't been there like this soon, bro. Like,
No, this is
But it's
mandatory.
mandatory,
Yeah,
but I'm talking
But
about, like,
yeah, AK never is at
Yeah.
all the bull.
Yeah.
And it's to the point where we
be
don't
on
even
it.
care because we know
He gonna
AK
show up and
putting
produce.
that work in, bro. You
Yeah,
know
he-
he putting that work in. So as soon as he get there, every time I see that full one,
Yeah, it's no question AK is gonna be ready
Jeez.
week 1. You know,
it just
what I mean?
it's funny, bro. He really played with Drew. Like that's
yeah.
damn, bro.
Golden days.
I was just watching Brandon Cook's highlights from when he played with us.
But like that's just so good to start off your career with Drew,
Oh my
bro. Like,
God, bro. Drew Brees was slinging that mud, brother. Like, I don't think, as Saints fans, bro,
it get overlooked. You saying?
no, it don't get, I'm saying,
I'm
I
talking
don't know.
about like what other people are.
I'm saying, as Saints fans,
Mm.
we're not going to get over Drew, bro, until,
Never.
until
Bro,
we get
our-
another quarterback
Not
that's
even just that, bro. Our generation, us
Yeah.
in particular,
we'll never
get
yeah,
over
because
Drew.
he's the
But think
first
about it,
one.
bro.
He's the first elite quarterback in
And he brought
like,
us a first
and
ring.
he brought us
like,
a chip, bro.
He did it like
Drew
you-
Brees was
You can't
never
tell us nothing about Drew, bro.
brother. When is the statue getting built, bro? Drew Brees needs a statue, brother. What we
does,
waiting
bro.
for?
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. He
New
But
Orleans-
like you said that, bro. You gotta think about it in like a bigger realm of sports, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Like, okay, Giants, Eli. Who they had after Eli? Daniel Jones. So they like,
Yeah.
they're gonna try to mess with Daniel Jones.
yeah,
Who? Phillip Rivers. They got Justin Herbert now.
yeah.
Like
We still
Big
waiting.
Ben,
That's the thing,
They
bro.
got somebody after Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. It's like we ain't have nobody yet, bro.
Yeah, we just
but we
waiting.
still
Like they
never-
carry not carry.
I don't
the
think
torch,
we're
but
ever
yeah,
like,
to
gonna
take
get
the
over
torch. Like
Yeah.
somebody has
like
to
a
take
young,
the
like
torch.
a young, like a
Yeah.
younger, like bro.
Drew gave it up and it's just
I still
sitting
don't.
there.
I ain't gonna lie though. I still don't think we're ever gonna get over Drew.
Nah, we never gonna get over
we
Drew.
never
Though.
gonna
Like
get
Drew
over Drew,
Brees,
bro.
you will.
That's gonna be like our Jordan.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Like, you know,
why I
you
mean,
can't
that's
tell-
why I meant like bigger spectrum.
Like, it's
like,
nothing you could do to tell an older person that Jordan wasn't the best
Yeah.
basketball player
Yeah.
ever. And I feel like when we get older, like as far as Saints quarterbacks, it's nothing that any other quarterback. We gonna have to get a Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
or
but
Tom Brady.
somebody
It's
that
gonna-
wins multiple rings.
Yeah.
If you don't win more than one ring,
Yeah, if you don't win
you're
more than
not
one-
better than Drew Brees.
Straight
Like, I'm
that,
not gonna
bro.
lie to you.
You can do whatever you want. You can break whatever record you want.
Break all Drew records,
But
as
if
a matter
you-
of fact. But
yeah, but-
yeah, you still ain't better. You hear me?
Yeah, it's like the Drew all time talk. It's a little tricky, but franchise Drew locked in number one. For
What's the
sure.
chat saying, man?
They said, yeah, we don't have another quarterback to talk about.
We don't have another quarterback to talk about.
all we know.
Drew is all we know,
And
man.
I think they talking about Kuechly. He said Beep retired when he was 20.
Yeah, that is something we was talking about that before the show. That is something that's a knock against Luke Kuechly. He had a shorter career. But
Yeah, he did. But when he was out there,
he was a monster. He was
Because,
a
like,
problem.
what they do it, see, bro, the NFL really harder, bro. Because, like, the NBA Hall of Fame is like basketball. So they taking a
they
college.
taking college and all that gets into going to.
Because it was like, if T-Mac make it, that's how you could tell, like, who else can make it. Because, like, not to, like, shit on T-Mac, but, like, T-Mac had a short career. And, like, if T-Mac get in, then, you know, people like Paul George might get in. Like,
PG,
no offense to Paul George or anything, but, you know.
But yeah, man.
Podcast P. You hear me?
Before we transition into a little bit of hoops, man, let's talk about two more things. One, let's talk about the DNs in around the NFL. So you got TJ Watt
That's them
and
red
Trey
boys.
Hendrickson holding out. You know what I'm saying? What's y'all thoughts and views on that?
I'm with it, bro.
I'm with it too. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like them dudes deserve the bag that
They deserve
they
their
trying
bag,
to get,
bro.
bro.
Especially
TJ Watt.
I'm about to say especially Trey, bro. 'Cause
Well,
Especially Trey. Bro.
I feel like Trey, first off, he led the league in damn sacks
That
last
part,
year.
that
like
part,
you were
bro.
literally the leader in sacks.
Sack King.
And now you don't, I'm telling you, I'm not even asking you to pay me the most bread, but I want a certain amount.
I'm looking at it. Well, Trey, but like TJ Watt is
It's
probably
TJ
like
Watt, yeah. He is TJ Watt.
he probably like should have like 2 or 3 more DPOYs. So like that's you
TJ
gotta
Watt,
pay that, bro. You
yeah,
gotta
like
pay
number,
that.
yeah.
Both
Like-
of them dudes got to get paid.
Both
Because I'm
of
looking
them,
at
bro.
Trey Hendrickson. Like Trey Hendrickson is your defense almost. Like
And that's how the Bengals looking at it, which is why they scared to pay him.
But it's just like you shouldn't have a problem. You shouldn't have a problem with TJ Watt being the highest paid.
Nah,
DN, like,
that part, but
especially with
And if
a
I'm
dude
Trey-
in your division. Like,
Nah,
come
yeah,
on, bro.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
if
bro,
I'm
come on,
TJ
give me that
Watt,
bag.
you put, I ain't gonna say a quarter. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying. But if you put $1 more on my contract than Myles Garrett, I'm ready to sign right now, bro.
You? Yeah, you. But
I feel like, bro, TJ, bro, all he wants to be is highest paid.
yeah, for sure.
It ain't gonna be, if it's a penny more or $1 more, it ain't gonna be much more, bro. Them dudes getting $40 million.
Man, what Jamal said, bro, he said, I don't want a penny more, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's Jamal. That's wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? That's more like, you know, they're in a different round, bro.
yeah, for sure.
That's the divas of the league. You know, they won't. Yeah,
But like, besides wide receivers and quarterbacks,
they make.
Pass
DNs
rushers.
making that money,
Pass
on, bro.
rushers, like-
They making that money on.
facts, bro.
Both of them gonna get paid though.
Yeah,
I think
they
about
should.
this.
or they're going to get paid.
They should.
There was talk earlier. I forgot what show it was. Where they was talking about if TJ Watt is wearing a different jersey next year. But I'm like,
That would be
I think he's
That
a
would
step.
be
Then they
nuts.
brought up.
Bills.
They brought up his brother. They said that's how people looked at JJ Watt with the Texans.
What you mean?
JJ Watt left the Texans at the end.
He did.
Yeah, that's how people looked at JJ Watt. Like, he'll never leave the Texans. You thought of Texans and you thought of JJ Watt, bro.
Oh yeah,
You feel what I'm
That's what you
saying?
meant. Oh yeah, fact.
So in terms of TJ Watt, is like, will he leave? You know what I'm saying?
But like, yeah, like TJ Watt, none of them steals. Like,
It seems kind of crazy.
that's like league altering. Not gonna lie. 'Cause whatever team he go to
Yeah,
is
they-
like.
Defense boosted.
Because the Bills, bro, the Bills need a pass rush and they like super.
But then
Bowl,
the Bills got a brother.
Bosa.
Bosa brother.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Bro, the Bills scary. I ain't gonna lie. You adding Bosa
Oh,
to
from
that?
Los Angeles,
Yeah.
San Diego. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, brother, that is scary.
Damn, bro, I
That's
forgot
scary.
about that,
Yeah.
bro.
I ain't gonna care.
Bro, you forget about people that get signed in the NFL, bro.
When it happened early in the offseason,
Like, it had to be early, bro. One of the
Like-
first things.
Because when I saw dude for the Chargers, bro, quarterback Trey Lance,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like,
Trey Lance.
when he got there, bro, like
was
that's
just
like a
on
random
Dallas.
one though. That's
Yeah.
a random one, like.
But then Dallas got black quarterback Milton from the Patriots.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, y'all talk about random quarterback sightings.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
that's
That's
a
how
random-
it be in the
random,
NFL,
Nah,
bro. You
you-
look up, you're like, when he got there?
Nah, you know what I'm about to take it to though?
What?
Garrett Nussmeier.
Hey, Nuts Bus.
Hey,
Nuts
Garrett-
Bus is in New Orleans right now.
Garrett
You hear me?
Nussmeier.
Pick just dropped,
Brother, new picture job. We got.
Garrett Nussmeier chilling
look.
with Kellen Moore at minicamp.
I'm not glazing. You feel me? I'm not glazing. Hold on. Let me.
But
calm
we
down.
got to talk about
I'm not glazing too much because you hear me. We got Tyler Shuck, you know, right here in Spencer Rattler. So I'm not gonna glaze too much. But Garrett Nussmeier at the Saints' first practice kind of moves me. Not gonna lie to you. I don't know if it moves me in a good way or a bad way.
It don't really move me too much. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is just fun to talk about.
It's fun to talk
It's
about.
fun to talk. The man's dad is a coach.
Garrett, okay,
Moves me?
but he's a starting quarterback who's coming into the draft next year. That's
from
I get what
LSU.
I get what you're saying.
it's like, why
but
are you there? You feel what I'm saying? saying?
You said because his dad is a coach. So like my thing is like let's not act like
bro.
We know this was a possibility.
this.
We know
Listen
there's
to
a
this.
good
But I bet the
relationship.
photographer
You know
was
what I'm
like,
saying?
"Oh yeah, I need
I
this."
need-
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I need
just
that.
like I said,
But
it's
look,
fun to talk
you
about.
saying
You
his
know what
dad
I'm
is the
saying?
coach. This isn't a kid we're talking about. How
This is
many
like
college players do you see at NFL mini camps and
You
stuff
probably,
like
you probably. It
I don't
probably
think- I don't
happens
think
more
that
than you
happens
think,
often,
bro.
bro.
I just think it's the
that? College
situation,
players,
bro.
bro.
I just think people don't care, bro. They probably not Garrett Nussmeier quality. First of all, like you're right, Garrett Nussmeier is a superstar, a potential
top 10.
superstar.
Top
So
10 pick.
How many coaches have top 10 pick sons? You know what I'm saying? Like if
I don't know, bro. Not many coaches have top 10 pick sons, but I don't know if they said, yeah, come on, just come to practice.
Like clearly his dad don't care. It's like, hey, I know what it. I know
Then
it.
the
Like,
picture is with him and Kelly
But nah.
Moore, so it's like,
My-
damn.
his dad have to know. It's like, oh yeah, somebody gonna look at this like.
yeah, nah,
Yeah.
and for sure. But my thing is, like I said, to a certain degree too. I'm sure his dad is like, it's no secret. I have a good relationship with my son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if this doesn't go well, of course I'm going to want my
See,
son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, bro,
What?
I wasn't glazing, bro. I wasn't glazing, bro.
What dude said?
Oh my God, we got Cowboy talk. Somebody said F the Cowboys.
Man, what's going on
Then
in
we
the
got
chat, bro?
Nuss Bust is not good. He can throw it.
And that's another reason I'm like, let's not hype it up too much. 'Cause
That's why,
Nuss
bro.
still gotta perform, bro. Nuss
Then
still
they
gotta
say
have
you
his year,
already
bro.
replacing Shaw. That's why I say I'm gonna chill out. You hear me? I'm not replacing Shaw. I'm not replacing
Yeah,
whoever
it's
the
just
starting
fun to-
quarterback.
it's just fun to
It's
talk
just
about.
fun to talk
It's just
about.
fun to talk
This
about.
is Garrett Nussmeier, a top quarterback in the draft next year, and he's at the New Orleans Saints.
That's why I
practice.
was like, let me try to, influence, have some real influence. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we all know it's just fun to talk about.
It's
We don't
fun to
know
talk
what we
about.
getting from Tyler Shuck or Spencer Rattler
Yeah.
or Garrett Nussmeier this season coming from LSU. So I'm saying that to say, like, it's just fun to talk about. You know what I mean? It's the off season.
Chat active today. Yeah, it is, bro. The chat is active, man.
But yeah, man.
Damn it, y'all out there. Hey, y'all, for my people watching on YouTube, who that Jocin on Instagram? You watch the live shows. You talk to us. We talk to y'all. Follow the Instagram
Oh
page.
shit,
Who that Jocin?
Tiz in the chat.
Oh yeah, they
What
all
she
in the
said?
chat. They all in the chat.
Man, yeah. Shout out all
Fire
the
hat.
certified Joseph,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, y'all like the hat? Hey, all my New Orleans people, really take a look at the hat.
We got
Let
the,
you
you got it.
have the hat. Oh no. But look at the hat, everybody. Shout out 90s Kid Closet.
90s kid.
you know, you
closet,
know.
man. Yeah, that's a gym.
Yeah,
You
New
know what I'm
Orleans
saying?
gym right there. You hear me? Right by Chop Toolers.
But yeah, man. Anything else? Any other Saints things on y'all minds coming out? Coming out
Tyler
of Saints
Shuck, you
talk?
threw an out route to Brandon
dime.
Cooks.
Another
man.
Tyler
I don't know if
Shuck
y'all
highlight was
seen
released
it,
today.
brother. Tyler Shuck, he putting that pill where that pill needs to be. You know what I'm saying? Brother, only Brandon Cooks could catch the ball. Brandon Cooks not even a tall guy. He put it to where only Brandon Cooks can catch the ball. Come on now.
But yeah, man. So
Shout out
that's
Shuck.
Facts. And now we have our first caller, man. Let's see. Brahani, are you on the line? Can you hear us?
Call-ins.
Oh no.
Yo.
Let me see.
We advanced on the show, I'm telling you.
Yeah, this is a high level show. Like, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? Like,
Hello?
tap in.
Say something, Brahani.
Send it to your partners.
Why is this not
Send
working?
it to your mama, bro. Like, we not saying nothing crazy. We just talking, talking New Orleans sports.
Man, look, we just gonna put you on speaker right now.
Yo.
Yo, what's good, Brahani?
What's down with y'all? How y'all doing?
Oh, damn, bro.
What's good, big dog? So what's your thoughts on the current state of the Saints, man? Let's talk some football.
Wait, say it again.
How you feeling about the state of the Saints right now? Let's talk some football, bro.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it.
Super Bowl or bust. That's how I feel.
What's you most excited to see from this season? Who you most excited to see?
I'm most excited to see our new defensive scheme.
Yeah.
DC.
New defensive scheme. For sure.
I'm trying to see how they gonna fare with the new left tackle.
Big banks. Bro, it's so
I
much,
think
bro.
they're gonna be dangerous. We just gotta stay healthy. If we stay healthy, we gonna be good.
I don't know if y'all hear that. We stay healthy, we can be good.
If Olave and he stay healthy, we'll be good.
Thank you. Simple.
If we pick up Gabe, he really gonna be the full.
Come
We
on.
still got Brandon Cooks. You can
Come on
really
now.
put
Going that preaching.
Come on, he's preaching right now, brother.
Shaheed can really play both ways. You could put Shaheed and Brandon Cooks inside and put Olave, and all four of them could play inside and out.
Thank you.
That's gonna really advantage us with
Speed.
and all four of them fast. All four of them fast, bro.
Speed. They speed, brother. NASCAR races out there, bro.
then you really could line up Erica Mara
Hey.
with that too. So we're really good.
Thank you, bro. We not shit.
Yeah,
Thank
bro.
you, brother.
We better than one win. I'll tell you that.
Bro, all he's saying is we not shits. And that's what we've been saying. You hear me? We have
we
playmakers. Get the playmakers the ball.
I think our new defensive scheme gonna fare well.
Hell yeah.
So you like what Brandon Staley bringing in the building?
Yeah, because you still got Big Brazil who ate his first 2 years. Then you really can rotate Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan do shit for us last year, but he gon' probably amp it up this year. So we're really good. We still got Chase Young.
Yep.
So we're gonna be all right.
We're gonna be all right.
I'm most excited to see that linebacker from Oklahoma.
Danny Stutzman.
Yeah,
Danny Stutzman, man.
I'm most excited to see him too.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Danny Stutzman too.
See,
man.
NFL, we have players we excited about. You hear me? Y'all think we just complete shit. We're not. We have young players just like other teams have young players.
I had to go look at old boy film from college, the linebacker. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good.
We got playmakers, bro.
Yeah, Stutzman a dog. We did some good things in the draft. I can't wait to see how they pan out.
He might be the replacement for he might be replacing Amari Davis with Amari Davis lead.
Hey, we hope so. I feel like
so.
that's what they drafted him, you know, with that potential for.
Yeah, that's what they drafted for him for.
Yeah, for sure.
Him and Pete.
But yeah, man. So how you feel about hoops, man? What you think about the NBA Finals? Who you got winning?
Man, I got Indiana Pacers.
Oh,
SGA is a bum.
oh my God.
Damn.
That's
Hey,
big.
The MVP is a bum.
That's the MVP you talking about.
He be cutting up, but most of his points come from the free throw line, bro. He be drawing them tank ass foul calls and the refs be helping him.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
I don't like that. I don't like that team.
So how many games do you think Indiana gonna win in?
7. That'll be 7.
It's 1-1 right now, huh?
Yeah.
Man, Indiana is 6.
Indiana
Jesus Christ.
6.
That boy, you talking with your heart. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Hey, man, Indiana is looking a little dangerous, bro.
Indiana 6 is
Man,
nutty.
Chet Holmgren can't bother.
Chet was hooping last game.
The first game he wasn't. He can't bother with the fucking Seattle Packers. He can't bother with that little big African.
We gonna see.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we gonna see though. We gonna see, man. Let's get into that hoops talk, bro.
But yeah, man, we appreciate you for calling Rahani, our first call.
Shout out the first call on Who That Jocin.
No
You know what I'm
problem,
saying?
man.
But yeah, big dog, we gonna get back with you. We go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, big dog. We're gonna go around noon, Tuesdays, Thursdays.
Yeah.
And then when the season starts, we're gonna have live post game shows every Sunday. For
Call
sure,
in
big
going
dog.
crazy.
No problem. But yeah, man, let's get into some hoops, bro. So we got.
So wait, did we we didn't do game 1, huh?
We didn't do a game 1 recap. We talked
Yeah,
about.
because that was Thursday. Like that was.
Yeah, we talked about like anticipate.
Game 1.
Somebody said
Yeah,
we can
so-
get into game 1 first.
Yeah, let's just get straight in the finals talk, bro. Like just
What the
game.
hell?
What the hell,
Yeah,
bro?
that game 1 was very.
That
What
game
the hell?
was like,
That's all you can say, bro.
that's not all you can say though.
It's
But
not
look,
all
hit
you
the
can say,
shot.
but
This how I look at it, bro. 'Cause
Halliburton hit the shot.
I was just talking to somebody about this.
that's
bro.
why I say that's all you can say.
Outside of the shot, like, but I know it's big, bro. Like I know it's a big shot.
I agree with you, bro. Before you
But
say
like,
it, I agree with you.
You see where I'm going with this, bro.
Yeah.
They've been leading for 0.3 seconds.
Yeah,
bro.
definitely.
Outside of that,
Yeah.
the Thunder is like dominating them,
yeah.
bro. Tapping them, bro.
Not only my problem with the Thunder dominating them, because I mean that's what everybody figured. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The plus 500. Don't forget they had the. Come on, everybody think the Pacers gonna lose, but
it was
my thing is Halliburton, bro.
So
He looks everybody with the Halliburton because he hit the shot. He misses that shot, and you look at game 1 and game 2, and
like,
they talking
damn.
about him like, oh, he's shit in the bed.
So like, not even trying to bring up the superstar thing, bro. But that's why I be like for real, bro. I know like real talk. Bro. But like, I'm like when I be talking about him, I don't be trying to seem like I'm hating on him, bro. But
you,
like, okay, you had what? How many points he had game 1? 14 with the shot. He had 14. Second game, he had 5 points going into the fourth. The 12
Yeah,
points in
they
the fourth
was already
quarter.
down 30.
I don't care, bro. Garbage type of points,
feel
bro.
that.
Like you finished with
feel that.
17, but
I feel that.
you gotta look at it, bro. But
Halliburton, what are
man.
they? 7-1 when he scores. 20?
Halliburton is 7-1 when they scored 20 in the
Pacers-
playoffs.
Yeah.
Hey,
Halliburton,
man.
you score that pill, bro. Y'all probably not. Y'all, it's hard for y'all to lose, bro. And like we said with the last series, the Thunder defense is just different, bro.
Yeah.
Halliburton, kick all that. You hear me? All them Urkel moves. All
Bro, he don't have no free throws, bro.
They're not even fouling the kid, bro. They just
Bro, he
on
not
him,
even
bro.
getting
Like,
to. He not even getting to the cup, bro.
they just on him, bro. They on him, brother. And it's like, I don't know what they gonna do to OKC defense. Stupid, but I'm happy that he hit that game 1 shot because
Man,
it would be bad right now. 0-2.
I get what you're
like,
saying.
They was this close. You know what I mean? You was this
there was
close to
0.3 seconds away from being down 0-2.
and you wasn't supposed to win. Honestly.
But like, bro, it's a
let's be
big
real.
shot, so it's like, bro,
So
like,
that's what
it
I'm
sound
saying.
like you hating.
It looked good in the moment, but even after game, that's why if we was having this conversation after game 1, we wouldn't. This wouldn't be the conversation, bro. It wouldn't be. He's
and
been
I feel
playing
like that's
bad,
why
bro.
I can't say much because I agree. I feel like that shot does mean a lot. You know what I'm saying?
means
But if we
everything.
talking about the over, yeah, it means
means everything
It definitely
right now,
does.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. But like the fact that like his overall play, you could ask for a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel like we kind of already knew that about Holly coming into the series.
What
Nah,
about him
bro.
being like the scoring?
Like he
being-
don't drop 30 every night.
He don't, but he don't drop 10 neither. He don't drop
Actually-
12 and 14.
Actually, bro.
And when he does, then what?
when he do
When he does
You
drop
about to say
10,
they
12
lose?
points, what he got? No.
Because like, bro, in the
I'm
regular,
saying
Oh,
if
you
he
about
got
to say
10,
about
12,
Buku assists?
he gonna have buku assists.
Yeah.
He hasn't had last game. He had 6 assists,
How many
game
assists he had the first game?
7.
oh, the parlay.
You know how brother, Tyrese Halliburton line be like regular. You hear me?
Like
regular
9.5,
10.5.
10,
If you really out there, if they think the defense bad, his line is up to 11.5. They expecting 12 assists from this man. 6 is not. Hey, brother, you hear me? That ain't gonna get it done against OKC. Moral of the story is, everybody, Shea is being Shea. He's the MVP of the league for a reason. He's showing why he's the MVP of the league. Most points in 2 games ever than anybody's ever done in the first 2 games of NBA Finals.
Like ever,
Like ever. Think of anybody. Think of first game, second game. No one has scored more points in those 2 games than Shea Gilgeous. So he's doing what he got to do.
and the third most points per game, like
Ever.
ever. Like Jordan, Bron,
Ever.
him, like him.
Yeah.
Like that's-
So, and then on the other side, you have the Pacers, who we all know have been an underdog, but they stole game 1 in crazy fashion. I don't know if you saw it with the Halliburton. You hear me? In crazy fashion. They was down 20, came back and won. Game 2, got blew out.
Yeah, so
The Thunder are the dominant team. You hear me? But they stole the game, so it don't look as
and
dominant.
the game 2 score, you look at it, it's like, you
They
know,
tagged them, like, ooh, like tagged them. So
yeah, but OKC been on that whole revengeance thing the whole playoff. Like they say every time they lose, they
Yeah,
come
they
back
not-
and win by at least
exactly.
20, 30. Like
tagging them, you hear me? So I don't. And then the only thing I have a little hope for the Pacers is they going home these next 2 games.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
you
what I
have
was
to
about to get
steal one.
into.
It's another steal one situation, bro. You
and
can't
the
leave
fact
the
that you
crib.
got to
0-2.
steal one at home.
Bro, every game is a steal, bro, for them, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That plus 500 is crazy, but still the Thunder are favorited, bro, and for good reason. You gotta steal these games. That game 1, they stole it. You hear me? And everybody knew they had to because game 2, they got tagged, bro.
And this is me just asking kind of for conversation purposes. Not that I necessarily see it coming, but do y'all think there's a possibility of a bad OKC game? Like, you know how you saying still? I feel like still implies that OKC played great and we have another
Because they
Halley
haven't
situation.
had a bad game.
Right.
yet.
So do you think there's a possibility that OKC has a bad game and the Pacers just have a better day? I'm not saying they're a better team,
Yes.
but like, you get what I'm
Actually,
saying? Where it's
yes,
not necessarily a steal. They just won this game. Like,
Yeah.
Actually, yes, I do. Because
Because
that
game
first
1,
game, they stole it.
they stole it.
Yeah,
Stole
game
it.
1 was a steal for sure.
Like bank robbery still. Like
Yeah. I can't even say a heist because like
It was quick, in and out.
quick. Yeah, bro. It wasn't very thought out. It just happened.
cornerstone.
They stole it. Just happened real fast. Like damn, bro. Like I think I might do this. And
Like,
they
go
did
to the
it.
gas station, get some Skittles, walk out. Quick
Yeah,
shit.
but then you see something else. It's like, damn, let me get a little more. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like at the end of the game, they was building confidence. Maybe
Yeah,
like, okay, we
for
can
sure.
run with these dudes. But then it was like, shit.
We here.
Yeah, we here right now. Yeah, forget next game.
Yeah,
So
we here. Like,
but I don't know, bro. Even game 1 though, the Thunder didn't play bad. But
That's
I don't
what-
see them
yeah.
playing worse. You feel what I'm saying? That Thunder team, bro. It started with their defense. Even if they not hitting shots, your defense is your defense. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So a bad game from the Thunder, I don't know. Even if they're not hitting shots, I still don't say they have a bad game.
Off game, yes. Like
Maybe a
bad
little
game.
off, bro, but they so good on defense to where it's hard to. You feel what I'm saying? If you getting stops, it's hard to not go
Because
score. Especially when you
OKC
got
probably
Shea.
had really like 2 bad games. Like when they got twerked by the Grizzlies in game 2.
Yeah,
That's probably like the first bad game.
yeah, that's the only one I can remember.
And maybe Timberwolves when they got twerked.
Mhm.
That's the
They
only
have
2.
one, bro, and I feel like the loss they had, game 1, it put that one bad game. I feel like that's. Oh yeah,
Nah, that's what I was about
I feel
to
like
say,
that
for
one
sure.
loss kind of was like, oh shit, hold on, we
Yeah.
got to tighten up
Nah, I
early.
feel
We
you.
tightening up right now, like.
I agree because that's why I said I don't necessarily see it coming. That's why I kind of
Yeah.
started like that. But at the same time, I feel like if it was to happen,
Mm-hmm.
if Indiana want to win the series after that, any game after that is definitely gonna be a steal. If you get what I'm saying, like if they do have one bad game and Indiana get 2 wins, I feel like after that, every game Indiana gonna have to steal. Like it's gonna have to be
Yeah. Just how we
Yeah.
talked about before game 1, we said they have to win. I feel like it's bro. It's the same thing with games 3 and 4, bro. They have to win They have to win this next game. They go down 2-1.
So you basically feel like they got to if they want to win the series, they got to keep momentum of the series the whole way through.
They have to win.
Not
And
even
I say that 'cause
momentum.
you
They just
saying-
can't. They gotta.
They have to win one game for sure.
I'm saying
Like,
the way
going back
Jared
home.
saying it because he said if you win game 1, which they did, you get the momentum, right? That put OKC where they got to fight.
honestly-
if you go and win
I
your
can't
first
even-
game,
I
at
don't
home,
even
then
think
you
they-
up 2-1 and you still have momentum. So that's
Hey,
what
Fred,
I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even when they won, bro, they still have. I don't think they had momentum, bro. I'm not even gonna lie.
I'm saying
Because
momentum
like even
as far
even
as,
off
like,
the
winning,
loss,
bro. That's all they did. They got up. You feel what I'm saying?
When I say
I'm
momentum,
basically, I guess I'm saying they have to stay up. Because once
And
they
that's what I
don't
meant
go-
by momentum. I'm not
Yeah.
necessarily saying
Like, what you
momentum
mean?
as far as
Oh,
like
stay up in
like
the series.
spirits, right?
No,
No,
in the
no,
series.
no, no,
Literally
no.
Like,
1-0.
oh,
You
yeah,
remember
oh,
that?
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
now
And
they're
that's-
not down. Next game they could get back
and
up.
that's what
though.
I was getting at by momentum.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying like literal like
Yeah, 'cause they
I'm
don't got
hitting
that
shots
for sure.
type of momentum. I'm saying like we have that advantage. That's the word I should have used. You saying they got to keep the advantage basically.
They have to stay
As
up.
far as like that's keeping the advantage.
because I'm thinking
you
about
go
it
down
like
2-1, bro. Yeah, you could win game 4, but it's like at that point you making it. The damn Thunder not losing 2 in a row. Your best shot is gonna be game for game. You feel what I'm saying?
so. I'm thinking, bro.
And they gotta stay up because once the Thunder go up 2-1, even that back and forth, you lose. You feel what I'm saying? You lose in the end. You gonna have to.
And that's why I say they got to keep the advantage.
They gotta
Like, you got to
stay
stay
up.
one.
Yeah.
Because
game
I'm
ahead.
thinking about it, bro. Like if they go down 2-1, or if they go down, or if it's like 2-1 or 1-2, I still don't feel like totally like indifferent. Like, and that's crazy.
If who go the Thunder?
Like if they go down 1-2,
Yeah.
like
Me-
I don't. Feel like
Go like-
different.
I
But
ain't gonna lie,
if
brother.
they go up 2-1, I'm like, I feel really good about that. But
I don't. Even the Thunder going down 1-2, depending on how the game goes.
hey, man,
Yo,
bro, it's the Pacers, bro.
I'm gonna stop playing with the Pacers, bro.
the Pacers.
It's the Pacers. Same thing happened with the Knicks, bro. So hey.
That's
With
why
the Halliburton, bro.
Yeah, that's
that's
why
what
I'm
Halliburton.
like-
He said everybody thought because we got to the finals it was gonna stop. He was like, just because the finals ain't no different. You hear me? We still gonna do what we gonna do. So
Yeah, that's one thing about them. Like I feel like that's one thing that make their team different, bro.
Yeah,
nobody
they
else
don't
don't gotta. Nobody don't gotta believe in them dudes.
yeah, they don't care.
They don't
bro.
care if they
They
had-
down
yeah.
25, but
Nah, they sending teams in the spirals, bro. Like real off-season spirals. The Celtics don't count because of Tatum injury.
yeah.
bro. Knicks in
The
the
Knicks,
spiral
this
right
was
now.
happening regardless. Seemed like though.
Yeah, you
The,
said
the
Knicks?
stuff, yeah,
Yeah,
the stuff I've been hearing more about.
Jason
Thibodeau.
Kidd, I saw that.
yeah. Jason Kidd
That's-
potential to the
that's-
Knicks, man.
And
Hey,
it's mutual- listen.
it's weird.
What? Let me hear. What's weird about it?
Okay, so they said for you to have interest, you have like for you to like say it, you have to have mutual interest.
They
So
said
it's
there's
like-
mutual interest.
But
Kids said he's mutually interested, and what I feel, what I'm
bro,
about
why are you leaving like Dallas, bro? Like,
because listen, bro, this
because you
how
got
I
a
feel.
chance to win a chip, you still have a
You
chance.
have a chance. I feel like you
win
have a chance.
either.
I agree.
That's why I'm like,
I agree. So now look at it through Jason Kidd's perspective. I'm going to New York.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Number one.
well,
That's number one.
that's New York. Yes.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, Jason Kidd already said he didn't like how they traded Luka Doncic and then made him answer all the damn questions.
But he did say he didn't know about it though.
Exactly.
said
So
that.
once
Yeah,
it happened,
yeah, yeah.
So you put
why
me
are
on the
you
hot
making?
seat.
Why am I answering the questions? I didn't ask for Luka to get traded. I didn't even know about it. Y'all made that decision. Y'all come answer the questions. The man already said he didn't like that, bro.
So you feel like the relationship is a little tarnished.
On top of him saying, "Oh damn, I could go to New York."
Yeah.
It's like,
And I was just thinking about the fact that if he just been in that area earlier, like a big part of his career was New Jersey.
Yeah.
Like so he's familiar with that region. Like
I
He
wouldn't
played
be
for the Knicks
surprised.
when he was like old as shit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I'm not, and like you said, he can win a chip in both places, right? You know, if you look at both rosters right now. So,
But it's like, man, bro,
yeah, kid to New York.
it's either Kyrie, Cooper, Flag, and
And
AD.
But that's the thing,
But
too.
the Knicks is a question, though, bro.
It is a question. I feel like the Knicks.
Because now you get Kid, now you have to make a move, bro.
And they already making a move, but they're making a move, bro.
Man,
But
I feel like
make a move for what?
they about to mess their team up, dog. They about to mess their team up, bro.
I'm about to say no, like y'all let me in as the more football guy on the podcast.
Out
Make
of-
a move for what exactly?
Out of Michael, Josh Hart, and OG Anunoby, maybe 2 of them are gone, and that's gonna mess their team up.
Why
like,
you say
for
that?
Giannis,
Why y'all saying
even
that, like,
Cat.
if they get a coach that they got to make a move per se though?
They're gonna get a coach regardless.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
feel
what I'm
like-
saying is like why? Like
I
what's
don't know
the
why he's
association
saying that
between?
with the coach part. That to me, nothing. Even if Thibodeau stayed, they were making a move, bro. Like the Knicks are a team where we see we were good, but we also see we weren't good enough. We're not about to just run it back for
Okay.
what?
I
Clearly,
can
we're
see
not
that.
good enough.
The organization as a whole was looking like we need
so
to
we're not
change.
good
I can
enough.
see
So
that.
on top that,
I also said that because Jason Kidd was like big on Giannis' development. So I'm like,
well, I mean that's a whole nother. You feel what I'm saying? But I wasn't going that far.
That boy Lonnie trying to
Yeah.
tell him, remember he was the,
inside
nah, real talk,
future,
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
Remember he was the coach, bro.
Nah,
like when
that
he was
is
like,
that's good insight.
Hey,
though.
man.
That's good insight. That is.
hey, my into the streets, bro.
Yeah,
I be
you-
talking to Shams, bro. You know, Milan,
On
I'm
the
telling
line,
you.
bro.
Yeah, that's
But
dope.
nah, but that is like, but
Yeah,
Brunson,
that'd be crazy.
Brunson too. He helped coaching Brunson. Hey man,
Was J Kidd the coach of Brunson in Dallas? Question.
yeah,
Okay, I didn't know if they was there at the same time.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be crazy, bro. Going
That's-
to link up with Brunson again.
2 of your disciples.
I'm not saying so much. The Giannis thing is kind of crazy to me. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
kind of crazy, but when
But-
you put it like that,
Yeah,
it's
when you-
not.
yeah,
I mean,
for sure,
I'm-
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
like-
it sounds good, but what do the Knicks have to like really give up? You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Look,
about the
now I'm
Knicks.
following what Jelani thought because some people got to move now.
So
Yeah,
look,
but even still, if you trade Giannis Antetokounmpo, you're not trading him for guys for hella huge contracts. Like Mikal, bro, that's the problem with the Knicks. First though, the damn
I was
you
reading
paid
something, bro.
Mikal hella bread. You paid OG
Okay,
hella
Mikal-
bread,
I
and they're
didn't
not
know.
playing like guys who's getting that much money. Bro,
no,
I'm gonna just say that, bro. Straight
it
up,
wasn't the bread for Mikhail, the picks.
man. Straight
So the
up,
picks
bro.
y'all could probably trade for Giannis.
Picks,
Them already
and
gone.
So I'm saying package all that up. Package the picks and the
Bread.
money that they getting, and look at their production. Is no.
Also, trading for Cat made your shit go up.
Even more money.
Made your thing
And
go up.
I'm hearing things about that. Maybe
What, the Cat?
Cat is gone. A lot of the Knicks fans blaming Cat for the loss. I don't know if y'all
not
know.
gonna lie, I
A lot
wasn't-
of Knicks fans blaming Cat, say he wasn't playing no defense. So if
That's
Cat's
one of the
out the
things.
door,
Honestly, bro, you don't know that. You keep asking like what they gonna do, but you don't know what they can do. So it's
yeah,
like,
that part I don't know in terms of money. I don't see their assets like people going jump out the window to get though. Like I'm not.
That's
But
very
if
valid.
Giannis say I want to go play in New York, best believe it's gonna happen.
It can happen somehow.
oh yeah, they're gonna figure it out.
But they said he overseas right now,
Mhm.
and they said that the type of player Giannis is, he won't do it in person. So it's like since he overseas, ain't nothing gonna
Ain't
be happening.
nothing happening
But also,
right
the finals is going on right now.
Yeah, so
Yeah, they
nothing
still
can happen.
season in their
Yeah,
season
so-
type deal.
Woo! But literally once the finals over,
Yeah, we gonna start getting them reports fast. NBA gonna heat up, man. I don't know, bro.
traded the number 1 pick.
Yeah, man.
Ain't that hot? Ain't that hot?
But yeah, bro, you talking about the finals, and once that's over, another season is approaching an end. Let's talk about some LSU baseball, bro.
Hell yeah!
Man, I thought you were going hockey just now. I'm
Oh,
like, I got
hockey. No,
Well,
okay.
shout out the Florida Panthers.
I was
man.
about to say we could touch
Panthers up
hockey
2-1,
very
you know?
briefly because
Panthers
I
up
was seeing
2-1.
some highlights. We not real big hockey fans, but they was getting it on, man.
Oh,
They was
boy,
hey, we might have to tap into the hockey games because
brother,
they
they fighting. Like,
What?
I ain't gonna say
they brawling.
I'm a Stanley Cup fan. Like
Yeah.
hockey fan, no. But like
You watch
they was
the
in the
cup.
championship. They was in the championship last year. Both
Yeah.
of them.
Nah,
they got,
that's one thing I
They
can't
got a
say.
little beef.
I do,
They got a little
I
beef.
do
Okay,
enjoy
see, I
watching
didn't know
any
that.
championship, like the
Yeah.
World Series, Stanley Cup.
yeah,
Like
that's
it don't
what I'm saying,
matter.
like-
It don't kind of matter the sport. Like good competition is good competition. So I'm saying that to say
Yeah,
like
shout out the Panthers and who they playing?
The Edmonton Oilers.
The Oilers. Shout out the
Oilers.
Panthers and the Oilers duking it out for the
literally.
Basically,
Literally,
like
bro,
Edmonton
like-
got like the dude for Edmonton. He like Brian in Miami right now.
Yeah,
Like, he-
what's
like,
his
he-
name?
Connor McDavid.
Connor McDavid, bro.
Like, he the
I
best-
bet on you,
they
bro.
say he the
Like,
best-
I don't even watch hockey.
But,
I'm
the
betting.
shots on- the shots
3+
on goal.
shots on
Shots
goal.
on
You
goal,
hitting
yeah.
that easy, bro. I heard you the best in the world.
They say he the best ever without a chip. Like
Yeah,
ever.
so you want? Yeah, he's never won a chip though.
Sheesh.
So he
I
like,
heard of him
that's
before,
why
but I
he's
didn't know
like
he
Brian in
never won a
Miami.
chip.
Like,
Yeah, he's like
he like in
so-
that Brian Miami.
but he's
like,
older.
stage.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's what I'm about to say. You can't really compare him to Bron. Like,
No, he's like 28, 29.
Fat. I thought he was older. I thought he was
Nah,
like,
bro,
I thought he was older
a
too.
young pup.
Well, it
bro,
sounds like
young goat.
you get that chip, bro. You should really cement yourself into crazy categories, eh?
Yeah, I looked at the Wikipedia page, bro. I'm like, yeah, he
like that.
you like
bro.
that?
The honors on him crazy, bro. Like
Thanks.
I might have
Shout
to
out.
cop
What's
a
one more
jersey.
time? What's his name?
Connor McDavid.
Shout out Connor
Man, he
McDavid.
sound like he was made to play hockey, bro.
Yeah, bro. But you got
He
to go
from
win
Canada
that chip,
too, so
bro.
you know how that go.
You got to win a chip, bro. Look, I don't know much about hockey, but you that guy. You don't have a chip yet. Your team down 2-1. What you gonna do? You hear me?
Facts,
If
straight like
you,
that.
he said Miami LeBron. If LeBron was down 2-1 in Miami, I'm looking at LeBron saying, "What you gonna do?"
Man.
And look, I don't know much about hockey,
I
but
keep-
it's a two. It's two of them, huh? It's him
What?
and another cold dude.
On the team?
Yeah. It's him and another one. They said
it's like dry side.
brother, they said when them two dudes, neither of them score, they're like 2-11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You hear me? I don't know much about hockey, but
But
it's
that was our first team.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
talking-
that's it, man.
You talk about Bron though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It sounds literally like
Bron
the
and
NBA,
D-Wade, bro.
No, it sounds like the NBA, bro.
That
Like
what
how
it
you saying
sound
Tyrese got to put up, like how you saying Tyrese Halliburton got to put on.
Oh, yeah.
It sounds like he got to put on for his team to win, straight like
That's what
that.
it sounds like. And the 1-2 punch, Brian and
Yeah.
D Wade, y'all gotta. You hear me? If your team not like that, you gotta go 1-2 and just throw alleys to each other, brother. I don't watch a lot, but that would sound like y'all gotta do. Your
This
team.
last sentence made me be like, oh yeah.
Read it.
Wayne Gretzky. That's all I need to see. That's the only hockey I know.
Wayne Gretzky. Listen, McDavid is widely considered one of the best players in the world, and his offensive dominance
Hell
has drawn comparisons to players such as Wayne Gretzky.
Brother, when you say offensive dominance in hockey, I know you like that. You dominating on. You like that, bro. I don't
Maybe
think.
a bucket.
Yeah, he a bucket, basically. Basically, you you tough, bro. You gotta win though. You hear me? You want to be the greatest ever?
He's actually 28.
28.
And he from Canada. You shade. You feel what I'm saying? Like
That's why I say, like,
Hey, if he win this
y'all
chip,
talking
Canada's
Bron
on
and D
top.
Wade, and I'm thinking a whole lot. I'm like, it sounds like some similarities to the NBA Finals right
Broncos
now.
to sign J.K. Dobbins, comeback player of the year finalist.
Okay,
agreed
so
to.
But like
breaking
you
news: Broncos signing J.K. Dobbins. You know what
shout
I'm
out.
saying? Yeah, I know until
I
they
can't
running
even
back
shout
one.
out Sean.
What's the Sean Payton beef, bro? I feel like I didn't got over it. Bro.
I'm
It is what it
over
is.
it, but like I was about to shout him out. We don't shout out many people, so I'm not. About
He helped us put D in the dirt, so hey, get him out of there.
to. Shout out Sean Payton, but I think the Broncos gonna have a really good football team this year.
Me too.
And I'll move past that. That's it.
But yeah,
I don't want
man.
to talk about the Broncos.
Yeah, we can move on though. Let's talk about hockey.
Oh,
with entertainment.
baseball.
Tigers,
Yeah,
man.
my
Let's get
bad.
back to the
LSU.
baseball.
Tigers, man.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Not gonna lie, y'all scared me in the first round.
You hear me?
Y'all had me scared, bro. But
Yeah, y'all lost to Little Rock.
Yeah, so keep the people that don't watch baseball as much, keep us up to date, Lonnie. What's going on with the LSU Tigers baseball right now?
so,
Going to Omaha.
yeah, so we're going to Omaha for the 20th time. Let me pull up the stats. I don't want
LSU
I don't want to
baseball
be
is
politically
really
incorrect.
like that.
Hey, it's
But-
cool. You don't got to be politically incorrect. One thing I heard y'all say earlier that was very entertaining. You said LSU liked that. You said they
like
had
that.
9 players in the top.
9 players in the top 150, like college prospects.
Yeah, so
Hey,
that's a whole
percentage.
starting lineup.
You know what I'm saying?
Your
That's
whole
a
starting lineup
percentage
is top of the
all
country.
of college. Yeah, of all college baseball. That has to be good.
But yeah, so
but this our 20th time going. And we're second. We're second all time
bad.
in the ring. So
Second all time in championship.
7 out of 19. That's kind of nasty, bro. So hey, bro, it's looking good, bro.
Yeah, go win another one, bro. Go win another one. Fans go turn up with the Jello shots again. Yeah, we know we gonna win that battle. The
yeah,
Jello
I was about to
shot
say, last
battle.
time
Probably
LSU
gonna break the
went to-
record
Yeah,
again.
probably break the record
For
again.
those that don't know, last time LSU went to Omaha, the College World Series, they had
Hell yeah.
a Jello shot competition amongst the schools.
Once the fans, bro, like
LSU wiped the dudes out. Like,
Brother.
no chance at all.
a crazy amount of Jello shots was, and then it's just in a week. Like how long it is, bro?
It's not a long time.
Honestly,
I'm
bro,
saying
it's
that's
eight-
for the
it's
world.
It's 8 teams, so it's probably like 2. It's probably like 2 weeks.
A couple weeks,
Like 2
bro.
weeks.
They they ate like
two
2-3
weekends.
times the amount. They had like 2-3 times the amount of Jello shots than any other fan base, bro.
Yeah,
we
so-
crazy, we loud, we lit. You feel what I'm saying? That's the same fans of your New Orleans Saints here, guys. LSU baseball. Same fans as the Saints, same fans as the Pelicans. It's all Louisiana just
Tigers
love,
football.
bro. And you look at LSU baseball and football, it's like, man, their fans are so. It's the same damn fans. They just have a good product. Like, if we have a good product, bro, it's all the same, bro.
That's what I was saying about the Pelicans, bro.
It's all the same.
When the Pelicans bad, they be talking about moving a team like we don't root for them. Like,
Real
nah,
talk.
bro, we
Give us
turn
something
up.
to
Yeah,
root
for
for.
what?
That's
If we
all.
got something to root for, we turn it up
We lit.
regardless. Straight like that. If
doubt.
we had a hockey team,
Lit. And they fighting, they throwing them.
What? The city would learn about hockey, bro. I swear,
No
the
cap.
city would learn about hockey,
We
bro.
probably have a little place to go ice skating. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll be lit.
But yeah, bro. So
But nah, bro, them Tigers. We're
Yeah,
about to
shout
get
out
that,
LSU, bro. Y'all go get another one, bro.
And
Go
they
get
ace
another
from the
one.
boot.
Yeah.
Top 3
Where you
pick.
from? Like Slidell?
Slidell, bro.
Slittle.
But went to man, went that school? St. Paul's, bro.
He went to St. Paul's.
St. Paul. Shout out St. Paul,
Shout out St. Paul's.
Man, about to be a top-
Shout out St. Paul's, man, for sure.
Yeah,
I ain't
they
gonna
bad
lie.
used to be getting down, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They still
Definitely,
do. They still
definitely
do,
a
brother.
top entertainment.
St. Paul,
like,
yeah, but
organization.
like y'all getting down every
If
time
y'all
we see
come
y'all,
down from
bro.
Mardi Gras and y'all see St. Paul's in the parade, y'all gotta stop and just watch.
watch
bruh.
St. Paul.
They so entertaining.
If
bro.
they chilling, they ain't gonna be chilling for long. Like
Yeah,
they gonna
let
get
them
lit.
get their little water and they
No
getting
cap.
down on it.
No bad. Shout
Get
out St.
down
Paul,
on it.
bro.
Nah,
Yeah, shout
but
out
they
St. Paul.
stamina crazy, bro. We were doing that the whole parade.
Whole
bro.
parade, like they don't
Dancing.
care.
They dancing, they playing,
But yeah, I
entertaining.
ain't no dude went to St. Paul.
Yeah, but top 3 draft
Top
pick from
3 draft pick
Slidell.
coming from Slidell. That's what's up, bro.
Man,
Louisiana just lit, bro. We lit.
LSU lit.
LSU.
Hey, you want a ring?
Yeah, you win that ring, you up there. I don't know if you up there with my boy Paul. You feel what I'm saying? Paul Skeens. You know what I'm saying?
Skeens a
Because
dog.
Skeens, that guy was different. But if you top 3 pick, shit, I can't say too much.
You
You
can't say he fall off at all.
Can't.
And he lefty.
Oh, he's a lefty.
Nasty.
Hell yeah.
You probably throw a splitter, like nasty splitter.
Shout out LSU, bro. Y'all go win another chip, man. No cap. Bring another chip to Louisiana.
What a dominant school.
They play Arkansas though, so hey, bro, the SEC ball be tough.
Yeah, this one I start watching. You feel what I'm saying?
This is when I start watching.
So final what? 8 teams? Last 8 in Omaha.
But
Hell yeah.
they playing the best team in their bracket, like this the first round.
It's the best
So
of
you
3.
get past them though,
Yeah, it's best of 3.
and look, you get past them. Now it's like, okay,
Yeah, bro.
we already done faced it. You hear me? The
Nah,
hitter.
that's
So they
Yeah.
play in our bracket is us, Arkansas, UCLA, and Murray State. Murray State just beat somebody, so they're probably
They
gonna be
knocked
that,
off somebody.
They that like Cinderella team.
Yeah, they
right?
knocked off somebody.
But on the other side, it's like I don't know, like
Carolina, Arizona.
they got 47 wins,
That's sweet. They sweet.
but they got 53 wins. 53 wins.
53-11.
Yeah, bro, it's nasty, bro.
What LSU record was?
Oh,
48-15.
Arkansas, bro. That's what I'm saying.
48. Okay, yeah, you get past Arkansas. I like our chances.
Bro. Yeah. I don't know. The West Coast teams always be good at baseball, like UCLA and stuff like that, and Oregon.
I like baseball around this time.
Yeah.
Even in like real baseball, not real MLB. I can't watch regular season that, bro. But playoffs,
That's
baseball
like how I
be
was telling you
turned.
Nah,
with the
postseason
hockey,
baseball
bro.
probably like
Yeah, in
the
college
best
and the
playoffs.
MLB,
The best
bro.
playoffs.
Turn.
That might be a little.
yeah, it might be a little depending on what you like though.
Yeah.
It
Because
do-
some
it
people say
definitely
that
depends
about
what you like.
college.
Put that in the
basketball.
comments. What y'all think the best playoffs is?
The best playoffs. What sport?
yeah, the best
not even sport,
playoffs.
like specific.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
could be
specific. Yeah.
College,
March
professional,
Madness.
basketball.
even if it's high school.
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah.
If you like,
That's how you feeling because I like
Yeah.
Evan Cup.
yeah,
I'm caught being that don't need to turn.
it be rocking. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying.
What's the best playoffs to y'all, bro? I think
Nah, specifically Louisiana State Football Championship though. I don't know
Yeah.
about the other ones, but
yeah. I don't know, bro. I like basketball a lot. The playoffs of basketball.
people put the Stanley Cup up there too, for real, bro. NHL.
Probably.
Yep. But like somebody gonna probably be like the World Cup. Then it's
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. I'm a football fan, but I think mine probably it to me it got to be basketball, but it's a toss up between March Madness and the NBA playoffs.
I
March
like
Madness,
like
bro.
the parody of it of
Yeah,
baseball.
yeah.
Like I love that, bro. Like
I'm just
It
thinking
feels
about
baseball have a different. It feels like damn, this is the championship of the world championship. You feel what I'm saying? Like with football, I think for football because it just takes so long to get. There's only one
that's
game
why
a
I was
week.
gonna
You
put
feel what I'm
basketball.
saying?
That's why I put basketball over football. It's only one game a week, and it's like less teams. Like it's just a lot
yeah,
faster.
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
it's a lot less.
Now,
should
if
I
you
say.
like college hoops, I know you saying March
Madness.
Madness.
That's why I'm
cool.
like, it's so
the
much.
games be like
and that's
this,
what put
you know
me
what
up.
I'm
That's
saying?
what made me feel like it's because it's so much, bro.
And
Like
it's always underdog stories
Yeah.
too.
even the
bro.
women too, bro. Like both
Like-
of them, bro.
yeah. So
Yeah, y'all let us know, bro. What's the best playoffs, bro? Best playoffs. Damn.
Tennis.
I still don't know what I want to say.
Yeah, it's
The Masters? What? Wimbledon? Let me stop. I'm just saying.
If I
Shout
could
out Coco Gauff.
Brother, if we could get like the Olympics, like every 2 years instead of 4, oh man.
Oh, the Olympics will be turned.
Ooh, every 2 years? Oh, damn.
Hey man, y'all might catch us in LA.
Yeah, I'm
in a
going
couple
to
years,
LA.
Maybe they
man.
should
2028.
Hey, this is an interesting thought. Maybe they should break it into like more groups. And I say that to say like you do them every 4 years, but instead of it being so many events at a time, you do
split
like
them up.
Yeah. So like
See?
right now it's like track and field, like
Yeah,
athletics.
facts.
Like we
Facts.
jump in, and then we come back and we the 2
I
years
think they
later
just
we
like
do
Because
the
don't they
whole-
have
like
the only thing they have that's like don't they have like the Winter Olympics?
they do.
Yeah.
But that go like
That's like a whole different.
Yeah.
yeah, that's like something.
I like how they,
And
I
they
like
got
it
the- they
now
got the
only because
Paralympics.
No, that'd be
Yeah.
I'll be watching that too. That'd be tough too.
I like it how it is now though. Only because you get to see all these great people from random sports
And
just
I'm
in
not
the
saying-
same
I ain't
like.
gonna
Oh,
lie.
the Olympics?
Yeah,
Well, the Olympics
like, that
really
shit was
great,
so cool,
man.
bro.
I'm
You
just
be had
Jocin
like when
for
you had
real.
LeBron holding the flag.
But I really
And,
be feeling patriotic,
Yeah,
bro. Like
okay, I don't feel patriotic no other time. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. When I seen Brian holding that flag on that boat, you hear me?
that man Brian like Captain America.
Man,
bro. I'm
Captain,
like, bro.
come on, that was Captain America. He holding the American flag in the rain.
on a boat. Like,
On
like,
a
yeah,
boat,
like-
bro, with nothing but people in blue and red. Come
Red,
on,
white, blue,
that was
bro.
some red. That was some real patriot. That was a patriotic moment, bro.
yeah, if you haven't seen that picture, go look up LeBron
and
Olympic
who
picture.
was next to him, bro?
Coco Gauff, bro.
Coco Gauff, bro. Come on.
No, I definitely agree. Like I said, I was just Jocin for real.
Yeah.
Like,
But it would be if you
it
wanna
is-
see it more often.
Yeah, if you want to see
Yeah.
it more often, because
'Cause
it
every
is
4
something
years.
too. Every 4 years, it is something to make you wait for that moment.
Yeah,
though, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
And
Like,
people working.
Yeah.
the people that's
yeah,
competing.
like I gotta wait
I
4
got
years,
3
and then
years,
like
you know,
like we
'cause-
was talking about the NFL players with the flag football. Once you get to like 24, 28, you like, man, I don't
the
know how
clock
many
is
I got
ticking.
left.
Yeah,
Yeah, so,
clock ticking.
so
But I mean, the third year, that's when they do the qualifying stuff.
I feel
Right.
like, yeah, I think
People that could even go to the
even the basketball because
Yeah.
like Greece had to like Giannis had to do that and like Luka had to do that.
facts.
Shit,
Shout out to
LSU won the
Olympics.
Olympics too though. So hey, bro, we won everything.
Track. Them
what I
LSU
say,
track, bro.
LSU is just a
Different.
dominant.
I don't know how they
school.
is
And
this year.
field, like the
Yeah.
the thing.
I don't know how they
I
track
don't
and
know
field
what it's called,
this
bro.
year, bro. But
Javelin?
Reed,
No, the like the little pole thing.
Long, not long jump. The
pole
high-
vault.
Yeah, something like that.
the one where they
When they go over the
body-
ball,
oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he broke the record or whatever. I'm like, yeah, bro, he tough.
LSU was a great school, bro. I'm
It
not
is,
gonna
bro.
lie to you. Like
Whatever you
LSU,
want to do. You
Shout
can do
out,
it, though.
damn, I can't think of no random LSU player, bro. Damn.
shout out Pistol Pete. You hear me?
That's a good one.
I'm shout out. Hey, Pistol Pete, I got you on my 2K Miley.
He tough. Shout out Alex Bregman.
No cap.
Alex
Bregman.
Bregman.
Yeah, and he can't shout out them.
He played for the Red Sox, now, bro.
Oh, you do? Oh, shout out Bregman and the Red Sox. I
Oh, you
didn't
said
know
the
that.
Astros? Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, not the Astros. But if he played for the Red Sox, facts. Shout out Briggs. Hey, what's your boy from the city? Nola. LSU pitcher. Aaron and your brother. Shout both of y'all out.
Y'all naming like OGs. I'm trying to think about OG.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
slack. Like,
See, I don't got
different
too many, you hear me? I
Yeah,
don't-
like I mean, I can name some football ones, but that's easy.
You know what
what I'm
stank
saying?
one? Ben Simmons.
He crossed my mind,
love
but I knew
you,
y'all was
you
gonna be
know.
like, I didn't want to ruin the mojo.
Yeah.
Y'all had a good mojo.
He was number one pick.
I would have said something. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have been like,
Hey, bro, he a number
Crossed
one
the
pick.
mind.
he was a number one.
At
pick,
LSU, he was very like,
Yeah, you look at Ben Simmons, LSU, how you like?
yeah, like it just didn't transfer to
That's
ball like
crazy,
LeBron, he
bro.
real. Don't want to talk
The
about
whole because that's crazy. Like, what happened, bro?
it. Not gonna lie, he adds a jump shot. He was probably like the best player in the league.
And
bro.
like for me,
Outside of LeBron,
what makes
bro.
it so crazy is it's not like he just went from college and then first year he was shit. Like he was good in the league for some years and then he
was definitely serviceable.
Ben Simmons, bro.
because it was
Them first 2 years, well,
gotta go back
whenever
and watch
him
his
and
first 2 years.
Embiid really started playing together,
yeah, they
bro,
was,
them dudes
yeah,
was
they was
scary, bro.
That's
I
when it
ain't
was
gonna-
like, yeah, this the next duo.
yeah,
like,
they about to take over, and then he just didn't put that ball up.
and it went down.
With Trae Young right there, and that was
I'm about to say, how you like
He was
said,
probably
he
an
wasn't
all-star
that
that
good
year, bro.
at putting the ball
He
inside.
wasn't. See, that wasn't his thing. You feel what I'm saying? Look, so
like
people that don't
rebound,
know-
assist, defense.
everything other than putting the ball in the hoop, he was
Simmons could
elite
do.
at, and he
Yeah.
was tall. You hear me? So you love him,
Defense,
but then
yeah,
he
6'8"
wasn't-
point guard that's doing everything. You
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
damn, number one pick for sure.
And I don't know what.
Hey man, shout out Ben Simmons.
Shout out Ben Simmons, bro. He still,
out Ben
he was on the Clippers last year, bro. LSU, you know.
Shout out Lethal Shooter.
Shout out Lethal Shooter.
Shooter.
Bro, Lethal Shooter is at the games, pregame, hitting shots at the NBA Finals, bro. I'm like, what the heck, brother? Corner threes, bro. Like, no bullshit. Corner threes at the NBA Finals, bro.
Nah, that dude does.
That's the
His life-
NBA. That's the NBA content. That's the
Yeah,
content thing. Bro.
Yeah, for sure.
He lived a lit life, bro. He didn't make it, but he made it. Like,
Right, for sure.
like, he
bro.
didn't make the
but he
league,
made
but
it.
he's made the league, bro.
Yeah,
That
bro.
boy 2K and everything.
He's definitely respected.
That's
like,
crazy, bro. Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Them dudes actually like, yeah, nigga, you shoot, you can shoot
Brother,
that motherfucker.
I think they realize, bro, because like people
shoot
was
it.
having a whole debate about that on the internet. Like, if he's so good, why he didn't make the league? Because
Yeah.
like you said about Ben Simmons, like there's so much
so
more
much
to
more.
basketball.
Yeah, it's more.
Yo,
Because
Yeah,
bro, like
it's
them
so much
dudes, them dudes in the park they be hooping, they cold too. But
Yeah.
put them balls in the court,
in
they
the
like,
league,
man, like what
it's
is this?
different.
Like, that's why street ball never. That's why street ball.
But
dudes
not
never
only
make
that,
it,
like
bro.
I don't know for a fact. Y'all know how tall Lethal Shooter is. Like, dude could be like, he could be like.
I mean, he not.
he not a
I
giant.
think he's
for sure.
at least like
At most
6'2".
6. I'm about to say 6'5" at most.
I don't.
Yeah, most.
I don't
but I
think
think
he's
he's at
6'5".
least like
Cause he like
6'2".
he like shooting guard type.
yeah, he at least I think 6'2".
Okay, he got a little height. Because I was about to say.
I mean, he played in college and shit, but
Yeah,
but
semi-pro, I think too. So yeah, bro.
facts. He can shoot that pill.
he can shoot.
He
That's
can
what
shoot
I'm
it
about
off rocks. You hear me? Into pools.
But like I haven't seen. It's just like probably with everything else, he probably just.
I'm
Not
joking.
Yeah, not very.
Yeah, it gotta be.
and that's all that is, bro.
It's okay though, because that man
And-
said his name is Lethal Shooter.
Yeah,
He
he
ain't say
found his niche. You know what I mean? He found his niche and he made his own lane, brother.
Facts. He's
And
doing it well.
No cap. Shout out Lethal Shooter, bro. No
Facts,
bat.
bro.
Michael Fabiano. Shout out Michael Fabiano.
Shout out to getting outrageous.
I think it's time to get out of here,
it's time
guys.
to get
My bad. Shout out Michael Fabiano.
the whole
that
time, bro, I'm trying to think of a random player to sign up, bro. You talking about somebody?
Yeah, Michael Fabiano was the
bro.
one, man. We gonna get out
My
of
fault,
here.
bro. My fault, bro.
Man, shout out Janero Pargo, man.
Hell yeah.
Man, you shout out Parker like a couple episodes ago.
I think I
man.
did.
Somebody did, bro.
Gotcha.
Shout out Rasheed Wallace.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Man, we're gonna get out of here, man. This
Yeah,
has been
let's
a
get
great
out of here.
episode. Follow us on Instagram,
At Who
Twitter,
Dat Jocin.
YouTube, everything. Who Dat Jocin.
Facts, straight like that, man. And if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe. Drop a like if you enjoy what you're seeing. Make sure you comment, enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Engage, enjoy. all
Continue
that.
to let us know what y'all want to hear about.
Straight
That's
like
all we
that.
ask, you know?
We'll be back Thursday. And
Yes,
with more
sir.
finals, man. Who y'all got winning game 3? Quick.
What the Halliburton?
MVP.
Halliburton, you better steal this one or the series is over.
I got OKC, and we out of here.
Oh, hell yeah.